Bug Free Productions. If you've been watching the other streams, you know that I'm going over kind of a schedule shift a little bit. Hold this up. There. Anyway, so today we're just kind of doing some channel stuff and let's drop that. Hang out. We're just going to be making some simple banners today. Doing some quick design in Affinity Designer. Thought this would be a nice one to just kind of do here. So it's going to be a little bit different. Usually I work in Affinity Photo and do like starting now. It's going to be designed for the or starting lately, it's going to be a little bit different of a schedule. We're going to have these Tuesdays, and then tomorrow we'll have the code, which is our racer. So as always, you can watch live at twitch.tv, and you can watch the recorded episodes on youtube.com at Bug Free Productions. And it's close enough to we can go ahead and get started. There we go. Yep. So we'll just leave all the music on in the background, and I'll keep an eye on chat here. Probably just let's do a stark white and throw this over top. I usually start with my my background color just bleeding off the edges, because I don't when I do overlays and stuff, I don't actually want a white background, so I want this so I can toggle it off, which is all that is for me. And does this work here? Yep. We'll start going here and get some nice. Probably start doing our layout. So I want to go view, get some snapping enabled. Let's just make sure my snapping is enabled. Get some nice. Probably not that. Surely not that. Maybe there's something else. I haven't figured out how to get a nice setup in here that stays consistent. Actually, I don't want guides. Candidate list. Snap to gaps in size. Here we go, snap to grid. There, that works. Yep, that's what I want. Cool. I get guides and grids confused a little bit once in a while. Any rate, so how do I want to do my thing? Well, I'll probably just start off with blocking some stuff in. Getting my images in here. Didn't quite have time to pull those guys in before I started. So I think if I pull up here and go grab my there's my holding cell for the art. Where is new bug fact should be what I want. That's PNG, perfectly fine. Whoops. So I'll probably get most of one figured out and then move back to the other one. The YouTube one I don't know what I'm gonna do with. This is very rectangular. It's not very Ender-like. This will be interesting. So we'll see how this goes. Then we'll also get that same bug down there. Oh, and that's actually okay. Because he's only 10 inch by 300 pixels, so in the pixel density, it's actually smaller than the left. Huh. Ah, well. Oh, actually, I kind of want to get. Let's go up a layer. I kind of want to open this other one too, because we want Twitch banner. Where was it? The bug I have. What is the? Or what I could do? Do I have a bug? No back. Oh, new bug, no back is what I want. Because I think that one has a background to it. It's just a white background, so you can't tell. Okay. So this guy's got some room to work, and actually might switch that over to a regular. I thought I had the PDF here, but maybe I don't. Might not. So I throw that in there. I do, but that has a background. So I'm not going to deal with that today. Alright. I'm going to do that just so I can turn this off. Aspect ratio as well as access it later if I want. Just checking my pixels. There were some issues in the grid where these snap to each other and didn't come out correctly. Save. So that's something like that. That's fully centered. We'll see if we want to do that. Looking for my what was it? My screen designs, but I don't think I have the pictures on here, but I don't have the game. I don't have the AF things, the AF files, which is weird. I guess I must have done that on the other machine. We'll just recreate it in a little bit. Something like that. Then let's give it a fill of... Give that one. Something like that. Let's throw it to back and bring it up one layer. 2 layers. So let's do it, have it right off the top and the bottom for this one. We'll do, can we get color picker? Whoops. Not quite what I wanted. let's remove the stroke color, do that on this as well. And then let's go here, and then go, I want the red, make that the same red. Or let's do this for my color picking. If I open this, where does this open to? Over here. Grab this, go pick this color. Go ahead and set that color. There we go. That was just too much of a fighting problem. Okay, so what if we circle? There we go, there's that, and then we'll grab the, what is it? Grab one of these. This color. We'll just pull that over and apply our, there. The original spot was used to getting opacity, but since I don't have the file on hand, we're just gonna color pick it and go for it, because sometimes you don't always work in a perfect environment, you just gotta. So then let's push that down. I kind of want to, wait, what? Let's get these guys, turn them just to, how horizontal did those guys go? Pretty horizontal, and these are a little bit more oval than those were. But yeah, there we go, that's looking better. Better already. So let's pull this one down, this one up. And we'll push this one down. Something like that, and then we'll just throw this guy over here. Control, push it down. Alright, and then let's just get these three. How's that work? Perfect. Then we'll probably just grab all these. Do Control G for control group. This guy could be a little more squirt too, I'm noticing. Would have been easier if we could have just grabbed our assets from the file, but I either lost it or just don't have it anymore. But something like that. The other thing comes in, do I want this? How am I liking that? So that looks pretty squared up, but we didn't even put the text in here yet, so maybe this isn't quite what I want. Let's try... taking that down a little bit. Putting this guy right up here and shrinking him down a little bit. Pulling him about there. So that just kind of gives us a little more of a spotlight, and then we can go, let's get a text. Yeah, I really wish I had that file, because that was nice font settings too. Crap. Okay. Let's just go grab a text tool. Here's my text tool. Because I didn't really do anything just kerning on a couple letters. So, it's a text tool. There it is. Welcome to actually, now that I'm looking at it, I don't like the centerized part, because my text, I've never written text on anything that's very centered. Except for some of the text under like my holding sign and stuff, which I'll do quickly. Yeah, it's always bug on left and bug with text to right. So let's do that. Whoops. Okay, I have that grouped now, so in order to move anything, shift click, and then move to something like here. And I want this little circle. Let's actually make that more dramatic now. Oh, what if we do something like that? I think something like that actually works a lot nicer for what I've done before. Again, if I switch back to the different screens, that circles in a little bit, so maybe that's something I want to look at. So maybe if we pull this in a little bit and just make it so that that's like that, then we maybe shrink this dude a little bit. Again, so he's kinda in the center, at least kind of centered. Let's just group PNG in that. Let's group that and then turn that off so I can fix the dots, which are kind of bugging me right now. So let's get these guys, then just pull them out this way a little bit. Okay, it's kind of a weird pattern. It's got like interesting. Okay, then we can go back and turn that group on. Not that one. Group. So these guys, we'll say that's about ready. Didn't I have some text added here? Well, it looks like we're adding more text. Go text. Whoa, what the heck? Bug free productions. And let's go ahead and just make this. Make it big. Control A, Control C. I don't know. I don't quite understand how their text tool works. Control Shift up top, Control A. Nope. Control A this way. And we go. What's my thing actually gonna be? Probably 96 seems like it's gonna be quite usable. Let's just open the box a little bit. Open the box, maybe give it about a 3. Almost 3. Let's go ahead and escape V. So the escape V. And that's the group. So we can move the group in to about that line. That'll help balance this up a little bit. This is lined up. Grid. Alright, let's just get it on one line first. Let's say about there. We got it to the. Let's go 2 measurements. Go 2 measurements in. Just make sure this guy. Goes 2. Now he's 2 over 3. Got some measurements approximately nice. Yep. So once we get this guy going, let's go ahead and get a font that's actually what I want, which is going to be a bold font. It's going to be I've been using, what was it? New Courier New. Courier New. Give it a space of 3 from there, 3 from here. So those are good. That's centered, but it's just a hair too big. So that's not. Let's try something like 94. That's not it. Escape. What is this? V. God dang it. I didn't like the setup in Photoshop either. When I used Photoshop. You know what, maybe we break it a little bit and we just go to there. Not super worried about it. Also, I don't think I used that. I think I used bold italic. That's gotta be it. And then I want the color to be its dark white. And then I'm gonna make sure there's like just one. Because I'm also gonna make the font size a lot smaller. What should we do with 6448? I'm feeling 36 probably. What was the other thing? So if I pull up my other screens, actually, if I hold up this video or this thing, I can do. So it's gonna be at com/. IONS Productions. It's going on to the second line, so I'll probably make that a little bit smaller because I don't want two @ signs in it. Space Control A, everything in there. What's 30 look like? 30 work? 30 works. Factory Productions, and I don't actually want. More important if you can make it live. So it would be TWITCH twitch.tv/jiv_at_DFP. So there's that. So escape V. Everything's spelled wrong, which means it's spelled correctly. I probably want it down a little bit more. And then for try and think of something fun to say here. Yep. I don't know. I don't have anything good to say here. Huh. I'm not much of a writer in that way. I don't particularly enjoy doing advertisement type catchphrases and stuff. I just noticed I'll probably go to this group. Whoops. Huh. What can I do here? That crowds it. Yeah, it's fine. Then we got Bug Free Productions, Twitch, and YouTube. Anything I want to do there? Maybe let's go to... And let's just turn off show guides. That didn't do anything because I don't have any guides. Show grid. How's that looking so far? That's looking pretty good. Could use some more text down here. Just to balance it out, but I can't think of anything to put right there right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. Let's just save up and move over to the next side. So this guy. This is the dimensions for a YouTube banner, so told by YouTube. Doesn't feel right, but this is what it tells me to use. So let's go back here. Control V. Shift. Let's say we'll leave that much on each end. Oh, that's kind of difficult, ain't it? How many is that? And a half? Mer. Not a... Perfect. Let's just say... Let's just say that first whole square we need to be inside of on all sides with the side image. I actually think inside here maybe for this one, so that's in here and in here. And that's probably... Move it here and then move it back in so we got nice snappy program performance. Oh. Now let's move our bug up there. I still have my holding screen open on my other side. Okay, so we have bug free protections. Then what do we want to do? So let's go ahead and go get more of our stuff from the other one. Let's go and grab some. I'm just gonna copy the shape. Go copy color and all. I'm gonna throw it in here. That looks pretty good. Get my bleed because I'm really terrified of not covering all of the image. That's just for my reference. Let's grab the whole group and go up to here. Also scale that up. So there's whole, and then I'm just gonna kind of bring it back to kind of like it could be a little. Something like that might be what I want. Yeah, I didn't like it. There's gotta be. Huh. It's just not quite. That's interesting. I don't know if that's quite what I want. Hmm. Let's stay with that for now. Go back and grab some other assets. Control V. Let's go with keep with those squares, I think. Full square in. Let's pull this a little more. There, that's right. Yeah, let's pull this guy in a little bit this way, because it did just look like it was way clear to the top of the screen. Should we center it a little more? I don't really like that idea, actually. Oh, I do know what to type now. Producing. Um, Producing bug-free games and art is what I want to go with. Oh. Bug-free games and arts. So, yeah. Producing bug-free games and art, which I really like. So maybe we do a line under here. How do you spell schedule? S. SCH. Schedule. It didn't type, did it? Come on. Schedule. So maybe let's do this. Producing and then let's pull our font size on this down to like producing bug-free games. Art. Oh god. Oh, I thought for sure that crashed. Yeah. I love Zelda music. Reminds me of Wind Waker and Ocarina. They're the ones I played the most of, probably. Some people thought the sailing lasted too long, but I thought it was pretty not always relaxing, because sometimes you got the storm level and it's like this is actually not fun during this time. Bug-free games and art. Maybe we should put some periods on this. Check out our Twitch for this. Maybe we just remove out, put our, check our Twitch for the schedule. Bug-free games and art. Check out our Twitch. And that has a Twitch, and then this. Okay, and now I'm actually going to just grab these guys all together. Delete that. Like there, and then what if I delete that one? Nope, Control Z. Let's go in here and get this one. Don't really want that, and then select this one. This one's 96. Let's just, because I think these are all binary increases. Oh, they're not. They're 96 96. Let's actually see if we can. I don't know why it scales sometimes and sometimes not yet, but we'll figure it out at some point. We need space for 2 more letters. We go with this one. So how does this work? Maybe we'll go back to the 96 and edit it here to like 106. What was the 100 one? Was 144, so maybe we start with 120. About there, 120 looks pretty good. Then let's get this in ballpark. $64 looks a bit big. Gets fighty. Let's go 48. If you know what you're working with and what size, it goes a little bit better. But since I didn't know at the offset really what to set my stuff at, let's try a 40. Looks pretty good. What is this at? This feels like it should be bigger or smaller. Let's try 46 out. That doesn't fix my one word line problem. 40? What's 40 look like? That looks like this. Then we'd have to make this smaller. Don't really want to do that. One, two, four. 130. Nope. That's definitely like 124, 126. That I want to make fill work well. Let's try back from 60. Too much on 60. 54. That looks a bit better. Those are more consistent. Still don't like it. I think that's gonna be how it is. A little bit. Looks like 40s are best one for this, but this is only, well, it's 10 points, 14 points higher. I'd like 20. Can I get 60 out of it? 60. I think if I put this down just a hair lower, let's see if we can snap it to somewhere on my grid that's a little more favorable. You're gonna have to go up here and then pull it down. something like that. Can we... Where's that little handle there? Alright, so this is basically, I want it no farther down than here. So I could put, let's cut this actually. Control X, it will make it easier for this particular resizing. E. To do this, it'll help me get it closer anyways. There we go. How we doing? This looks better for this one. I feel like I should move that one left a little more. Show grid. It just does. It doesn't feel like it's quite balanced. I think I need to either... Let's grab the group and see how the group feels. Control C on that. Good. That's key? Tab key. Okay. It's just barely covering that corner, which worries me. But I think it's gonna be fine. So there's that. And there's this one. We pop one line, one return line. That doesn't look good. I can adjust the paragraph spacing. I think is how they label their stuff. Edit. Should be whole, is it spacing? Okay. Alt down. How's this look now? Probably be easier to see with the guides up, the grid off. That still looks like crap to me. That's where it should be. That's not looking great, is it? Huh. Well, what can we do with this? Oh, I'm looking at it now and I know. This isn't good either. What if it's... Let's keep the spots really big. Let's move the spots to the... like that. There it is. Which is probably how I had it at first. But that's a bit too big for this one. Something like that. Awkward. Long line. Something like that. There we go, I think. Better? I think so. Yeah, I think it's better. These are good free games. Bug free video. Bug free. On this one? Okay. Crap as well. Might have to create. I hate creating custom paragraph styles. At least in certain applications. New style. Can I move this guy? Okay. Font color, position, language, typography, alternative. Look at what's in character. I forgot where that's located. Essentially, we're just looking for spacing, probably. No left indent, no right indent, first indent. Last line out dent. That's kind of an interesting idea. new style. Let's try that spacing again. So space after. I'll just push those apart a little bit. 30 points, which I gotta keep in mind these are 40. The 30 is not quite a full line's width, which actually looks pretty nice. I remove. Or maybe I just want a half a line. Half a line additional gap on top of the leading. It's already gonna have. Only between paragraphs. Let's try that. See how that looks better. Oh, this is 60. That's why we approached it. It didn't even look like anything. Do a new style. Pull this open. I keep in mind these are 40, so this is starting to look a bit far apart. 14's probably more what I'm looking for. That looks fine the way it is. As a title, I was just kind of worried about this stuff. Don't remember how to edit a style though. Oh well. Looking pretty good. Anything I really want to do with this? This is 60. I kind of want to just throw this to 60 actually. So what if I throw it to that same first style? The reason why I'm feeling like I should be so full 60 doesn't quite do the numbers. 48 still does a full fill. It's really just because I like to make the font curve to this. So let's do view and get the grid back. Just because I want to finagle this a little more accurately. About halfway through here, still creates a space right here. Which I like. And now that I'm looking at it, no, I don't want to do that. That's hard to read. So that should fix some of that. And I'm probably going to do the same thing with this. So this is 30. So let's Control X cut this. Let's go paste it. And we'll just go through this. Still want to keep about that same amount of distance, but there's only 2 blocks, so it'll probably be somewhere about there. And pull this up. And I'd be like super, if this was like a pay, this was a request for somebody else, I'd probably be a little more familiar with it, spend more time on it. But as it's as the way it is, this goes 3 in. So this needs to be 3 in. But it's the down that was the problem. That one goes down to 2. That one goes down to 2. So I could pull this guy down a little bit. I'm actually gonna pull him closer to there, just to make it more accurate. Let's throw that up there and then pull it back down. Because I don't like that it's not hitting that line. Here we go. And then let's go ahead and just making sure there's nothing after it. Then let's pull it up a little bit actually. Whoa, that's, yeah. $36. Let's try a good 30. Let's try 40. See how that goes. Which got me the other one. Escape and V. Watch me. Okay, I did turn my mic on. That would have been funny. Kind of. It would have been funny for other people anyway. Let's bring this back from 90 now. 96. Or we don't adjust it. This is just too big still. At 40 it's too big on the screen just because of the vertical, we just don't have it. So that's 30. Let's get a 30. Can we crank it up maybe to 36? Can we get a 34? Can we... 34 still makes 2 lines and doesn't necessarily benefit from it. So 30 is the same size as this. Can we get, what's 30? I mean, there's better ways to do this, more like concrete ways. But I just can't. It's not that I can't. Doing that live would require a better understanding than I currently, or at least a more readily available understanding than I have right now. So then here's that. Bug reproduction. This guy is 30. I could change this to 30. Just do 3. So yeah, back to basically where it was. Then we throw it up a couple. Let's do 2. And then extra. There, something like that. Maybe we pull this down just to, or not pull that down a hair, pull this up a hair. There's like, there's 2 blacks. So maybe we do pull this down a hair. Put that like halfway. And this is 2 blacks and halfway. How's that read? Probably only legible without the grid on view. Maybe we should plop him down a little bit more, like that. Yeah, eyeball that a little bit in. Still don't like that these are the same font size though. $24, so if we move these up to 24, can we pop these in? $40. Let's go view and get grids again. Give it about 2 blocks. Still runs on. Let's go Control A and let's get a 18-20 pushes it around. Let's go with 20. This tab isn't gonna work. Let's do an enter. Oh, like that? No. Let's go with 24. Let's do. Wait, we have 40 now, right? That's still too big. 30. So I probably ended up with the same thing, or pretty close to it. I don't know. We got about there, and then we got this underneath it. Something about there. And then I'm just gonna pull all of it down a little bit. Whoops. More like there, or there. Okay. Then I pulled these guys over. Productions. This guy. What do we want to do with this? What can I do with this? Could move this down, pull open some stuff. What could I do? Could be here. here, pull this. Maybe we just let it sit like that. Look this way. So it's that line that that one's sitting on. Like 2 in that that one's sitting on. TV.com bug through productions. That needs to be like a little bit smaller. We do a regular 40. Let's just do that. And then what's that look like? Separate that a little bit, and then was it about 2 bars in? That one's a little over 2 bars in. Can we bring it down just really? It really needs to be on that line there. Let's try view one more time and see if we can be okay with the way it is. Show grid. Okay. I think I can be okay with that for the most part. It doesn't look too bad. It would have been better if I had some of my other settings and stuff, but it is what it is sometimes. With that, I think we gotta go and get some effects on here. So, as always, I'll switch this here. If you like watching the videos, remember to follow on Twitch so you can get alerts when it goes live. Also, remember to just go ahead and check out the schedule if you're interested in catching things live. I know for a lot of people it's a later time right now when I'm doing it, but I can't really move it at this moment. I'm trying to do some that are going to be a little earlier, but we'll see how it goes. You can always check out the videos on YouTube as well, and if you do, make sure to leave a like and a comment on there. If you have any questions when you're watching the stream, you can drop them in the chat, but if you have any questions when you're watching it back on YouTube, feel free to drop in some suggestions or questions over there. That's the best way I can see them. I'm gonna have a drink real quick here, and then we'll move on to effects, and we'll do some effects. Do some effects on some of the text. I don't really want to scale up this image, but it is bugging me. These are full screen, which are 1080, but I guess they're not 2K images. But yeah, it's not what I usually work on. And this is all the bigger it is on this size of image. But if I could just pull my debug in. can? Oh, it doesn't have a backing. Well. So this, whoop. So the image is actually, okay, so that's cool. How big is this? It's still got, wow, I got a lot of unused space at the bottom there, don't I? Okay. So even if we did that, I could, oh, F, no, no. There we go. Sometimes we can fumble our way into a solution. This is actually a PDF, which is actually a SVG graphic, not SVG, but it's still actually a vector image in RGB. So I can scale this one without being verified, which is good. That's always good. Create some proximity problems. But overall, I think I like that better. Just being that hair bigger, I felt like this was so freaking empty. It just worried me. Because I spread this text out, it's not gonna look good, it's not gonna be very legible. Update. Huh. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da. So all my controls should be here. Let's try Alt down maybe? How's that looking? Spaces it out a bit, which gives me another. About one block in. There, about something like this. I think, yeah. Still don't like that. How's that looking? Better. Good. Better. Good. This shape could rotate a little bit. Or maybe just shrink a little bit. There. Something like that. Just need to be a little smaller. Felt like it was really encroaching on the text. Just the circle was. Okay. One more drink and then we'll continue to go on with this thing. Maybe I'll just leave this banner bar up because its illustration's not as big as, or design isn't as big a deal for this because You can kind of see it all the way around and just see the paneling here. So it's not as big a deal. We'll go ahead and start adding some graphic stuff here. I think I'll start with this object again. Yeah, so we'll go with layer, and I'm just gonna add some easy effects to make everything readable. And I might revisit these later. New adjustment levels, brightness. They're not that so much. Should be layer effect in here somewhere. Yep, bottom. So new layer effect. Outer shadow. Here's where it really be nice if I had my settings, because I do not remember in the slightest. I have a feeling this was like a 10 pixel, because I like to keep 10s. Radius, what's a radius? Nope. Probably didn't use radius, I don't like that. Intensity is just like how intense. Probably full intensity. I don't like to do half measures of those too often. 50% opacity. Oh well, the black is just a starter. 50 is pretty good. I could probably do 50 or 75. 70. Pretty tough. I don't think I'd do that as an effect. Close. Okay. So let me just do the same thing. Is level, layer effects. And again, we could always finesse this a little bit and make it better. So then we see it. Ooh, 10 might be a bit. What's the offset change I can do to that? That makes it pretty legible. This starts to look bad. It's just not the look. It's not that it looks bad, I just don't. I think I'd probably even, just because I like hard numbers, I'd go 5. So I'd probably do a 5 on the text. Because I'm not liking how much it really affected it. So let's go in view and turn off our guides. Grid. So I'm looking at my thing, and I definitely stayed with 10 on the other ones, but the nice thing about this program is I can just go and edit all these guys at the same time, because they just have effects layers on them, and it's on the layer, so I don't have to like go up and find a mask that's over it, or just absolutely lose ability to go and edit it like I can't do in some with programs. So let's go 10, see how this goes. So yeah, that is what I did. I did a hard 10 on them all. just does make it pretty legible, puts over the same thing. The only thing I don't like is this was made through opacity. The circle was made through opacity the first time. The colors look to match pretty good from just color picking from a circle that's over top of the red. I would obviously prefer that I had it fully consistent, using opacity type circles, but there is no way I was going to get that without that, since I didn't have splits on this machine. So, from here we can go to here, actually. Let's do that same thing. And then we go to layer. I'll actually switch this over now. I've noticed under the screen. I'll switch over, and so we got all that selected. Outer shadow. Intensity at 10 pixels. 50%. Notice that looks a little different. Outer shadow. Why does it look a little different? It shouldn't look any different. Oh, I bet it's the size of the... That's the size, because we're at a higher resolution than I usually work at, like a lot higher. So I might have to pull the offset, increase it. So what would a 10 look like on this one? And I could mathematically figure it out. Or I could quickly wing it. I'm actually gonna pull up that guy for reference right now. C would be... I'm gonna turn off guides right now, so I can see what the F I'm doing. So turn off grid. Compare it to this COM. It looks like it could be a little more. And that looks a bit much. So maybe happy medium and like 17. Again, actually do 16. It looked a little deep. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That looks pretty consistent. So one thing to do might be, if you're looking at doing this, kind of use your one thing I usually use in programming which is take your stuff in form of percentages. So like these guys, the offsets here are 16 pixels, 100%, 50%. While these two wouldn't necessarily change, we want our offset to change to get the same effect. So a percent. So if we took this and like this resolution in terms of resolution, whether that just be width or height or however you want to do it, then we could apply that to some of the modifiers when stuff doesn't look quite right, or needs to be remeasured a little bit. So you could just scale up everything. So you just multiply your you multiply the 10 pixels by the increase, which would be we pull up my notepad. So it'd be Essentially, it's almost double. So it's not quite twice as much, which is why it came out to 7 or 16. So 1/6 divided by 10 is like 100 or 1.6%. So 120 by 1.6 theoretically would be pretty close to this number. So let me hold this and oh. So what would that mean? I would actually have, I'm just gonna go to 2048, divide by 200, 1200, which is in fact 1.7, so 17 was probably closer. So 1.7 would be our modifier that we know above our fonts and stuff. Because that's essentially our fraction for difference. Which I would have also figured out for the other fonts too, instead of hand doing the fonts, which took so long. We could have essentially taken and done, which might actually save me time in the long run if since this one turned out really well, like hierarchy wise, it looks better than the YouTube one, so I might actually have to pull this up upstream and look at fixing it, fixing the YouTube one here. But essentially what it looks like is, so we have our 94 point here, right? So we have 94, and we have 30, and we have 20. So even if we just go here and we just go that 94 actually makes it kind of a weird setup. Because this is 10 pixels difference, which is calculator. So 20 over 30 is essentially 2/3. So this font is 2/3 the size of the body. And 94 divided by 30, that's not right. 30 divided by 94 is like 0.3, so it's not that far off, but it's not quite 1/3. Or it would be if it was a 9. Yeah. So yeah. So if I made this 90, it might look even more cohesive. A little bit. Especially if we move I don't even know what's going on here. XX, V. And then we'd probably have to move these up just a hair. And I could be more precise with my lighting as well. And that actually did help a little bit. So now it's like, so this is 2/3. Or this is 1/3 the size of this. 2/3 the size of this, which makes it a little more balanced. And if I turn on my grids again, Just want to see where it's at. So it's like 3 in and a little bit in. This one's 3 in and a little bit in. And this one has like 1 and some in between it. So actually I'm probably going to pop them up. That's wildly too much. That's actually pretty decent. So let's leave it like that. And then if I go apply this new idea to this, so this should be 1/3 the size of this. So if I found the size that I like for that, which I think I did, but for math-wise, let's go ahead and put, can we do 130? No, it's pretty much the max size it can be for this kind of layout. So if we do a max layout, and then change, so 126 times, what is it? What would it be? Let's do like 0.333333, just see what comes out. So about 42. So by that logic, this should be 42. Just looking better, but what does that mean for this one? That means like 42 times point da 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 da. So it's about 27 or 28. Which was this one exist at 40. So looks consistent, didn't take. But for this layout, just really small, which maybe the other part of the answer is to accept fate and say I couldn't do it. Move this guy off, but that kind of looks stupid too. Especially because the other one looks so good. So maybe we get group, right? I gotta move this under the ellipse. Okay, so ellipse. What if I move it? No, not that much. Maybe we view our grids. Maybe we say 3 is enough. Okay, so we got about a square there, a square there. That's looking okay. That's moved over here. I could just legit scale this and not. But if we do bring this, that's not quite right. That's right. So what's this at 130 then? So what can we do 130? We're getting there. 136. Okay. So what does that do then? So 136. 136 by point comes to 45. So let's try. I'm gonna fudge it a little bit. Go 46. And I'm just gonna check my music real quick, make sure that's looping correctly, which it is. So what do we want to do? So that's 46, and then 5.33333333, 15. So I'd probably want 16-ish in here. That's not right because I wanted 2/3. Which is 30. And then did I even do the other one right? Because this should be 1/3, right? Which, yeah, I'd say that's about right. So then we can go here and, whoop, that was caps lock. So what is it? Yeah, that's pretty good. And then I'm gonna smallen it a little. Oh no, whoops. Because I grouped these. What? Now I'm confused. Okay. Let's shrink that again a little bit. Something like that. Okay, just to make sure I'm keeping kinda decent on it. Let's lengthen it this way. Liken that. So can we go really right on that line works pretty good because that's the halfway mark too. So I kind of want to something like that. Something like that. Something like that. Whoop. And you'll see that fixed some of it. I'm liking that a little bit better. Look free. Alright, so now the text looks a little bit more cohesive, looks more the same. Yeah. I wish. Maybe I'll have to revisit the YouTube one and figure out something to put here, because it's just no. If something looks wrong about it, and maybe I got the dimensions wrong. File, document setup, dimensions. Well, that is what I got from the whatchamacallit. Where was that? That's what it told me. Huh. Anyway, I'll probably call it just a couple minutes early tonight, so if you enjoy watching the videos, remember that we do Twitch Live, and you can find that schedule on Twitch TV. I'm JIB at BFP. And then if you want to watch a recording or you can't make the streams, there's the YouTube link down below, the YouTube address at YouTube Productions, R4M, where I save all the streams back there. There's a playlist for Unity development and both Unity development and some of the art streams in separate playlists if you're interested. If you like art, I definitely recommend checking out our Blender stream, which is pretty good. Walk you through everything you need to know. Making geometric shapes for assets and porting them to Unity. So that's a really good one to check out. With that, I think we're gonna log off. Remember to follow, like, and subscribe, and we'll see you later. And I hope everybody has a bug-free night.